Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this at home. Vitiated how-to will not be responsible because you decided to be a cheap ass and not hire a professional.
On with the show.
How to replace the bulb, the priming bulb on a Craftsman weed eater. It's pretty simple. You got that screw and you unscrew them. But do not use a little dinky ass screwdriver like this. Them damn screws are so easy to strip. You need a screwdriver that fits exactly into that groove, maybe a little bit bigger, because if not, it's going to strip it, like you can see there. And it didn't take much to strip them. Luckily I got another carburetor, so if this don't work, then I'm going to be changing the carburetor, but I'm trying to use the same carburetor to do it, and I've already done the other stuff, so there's that. To remove the tank, to change out the lines and the filter, just remove these two screws. You can get the bit from Harbor Freight for them, but have you ever known me to really actually have what I'm supposed to have? I might have that bit somewhere, but I ain't got it, so I'm using a flathead. But make sure you use a sharp, not a pointy sharp, but like a flat edge sharp one. This is a like a Klein or a Southwire. It's an electrical one for electrician, so it fits there pretty well. And you just undo the screws and pull everything out, and you disconnect these lines, pull them out, then you can change them out. When you're replacing the fuel lines for the weed eater, whatever hole the black one came out of, you got to put back, but you got to make the hole bigger, because the line that you get is a lot bigger than what the hole initially is. And what you got to do is you got to cut it at an angle like that and start to feed it through, and then you got to twist it either clockwise or counterclockwise until you get it in far enough into there to where you can pull it. Then once you pull it, you're going to need to lube the hose up and push with one hand and pull with the other, and kind of hold it like this and do it so that way it'll go through to the desired length. You got to do that with both hoses, because the other hose is not that little either. So this is the little kit off Amazon. My particular kit came with two filters. I don't know if the one that was in there is any good, but since I'm doing one, I might as well do the other to figure out how to stop the bulb from messing up the way it's supposed to. Now all you do is put it back in there. And you shake it down in there, and when it touches, then you pull the excess out. You do almost the same as the black one as far as cutting a little point to it. But with this one, I didn't have to make the hole bigger. It just went in, it just took a little longer. As that this hose here ain't as thick as the black one. But when you pull this one, this is the for the return line. This was inside the tank initially. So when you go to change the OEM one, this is in there, but you're going to keep it because you're going to pull this line back through, and then you're going to push this till it gets to that hole, so that way you can push that little section right there where it's into this hole. Then that way it'll help hold it there. As you can see, there's a little bit of the black tip that I was showing you, and there it is inside there. Next thing you want to do is set the tank back into its bracket. That way it'll hold. And then all you're going to do is take and give yourself a little bit of hose, enough feed, and you cut both of them to the length you need. And then you should be good to go after that. I got this kit already because I was doing the carburetor, and I figured since I was doing the carburetor, I might as well do everything else. But with this, you see that you get the 3 bulbs and the 2 filters and the 2 gaskets for the carburetor, and the fuel lines are really long to where you can use them 3 or 4 times. So just be mindful that you don't throw all the extra stuff away.